Hi YouTube viewers, today I am working on my riding lawnmower to replace the deck belt, and this is Toro LX420. The reason I am making this video is because this is my first time and I watched several other videos on YouTube to learn the process, but I found that some of the finer details were missing. That caused me a hardship to figure out the steps, and also did some mistakes. So I am trying to address all of that in this video. So if you are watching this video, I assume that you are in a similar situation where you want to replace the V-belt or this deck belt that run these pulleys for the lawnmower. So the first step is to lower down the deck using this lever. So when you put this lever to the lowest position, it brings the deck down to the floor, and these arms that I am showing, so these arms come out. There is a hole in which there is a pin mechanism that holds this arm, so that has to be disconnected first. So as I do this lever up, as I move this lever up, these arms disappear. So right now they are basically kind of disconnected, so they are just loose right now. So once you disconnect these arms, then once you lower these arms, then you look into this mechanism which is present on both sides. So this is the deck, this is the front view, this is the back. So you start disconnecting by pulling up these spring loaded pins. So that arm is in between these pins. So as you pull this out, you can take the arm out and then release it. So this pin cannot be pulled out in this direction, it can be pulled out only in this direction because of these stoppers. Okay, so these are present on both sides. They have to be released by pulling them out, and that arm actually is present in between these. So release. So this will disconnect the back of the deck. Now the front of the deck is attached by this kind of mechanism. So don't even try to open up these bolts. So this is on the front of the mower. You will see this present here in this slot. So it slides out of this slot through this position. So to release this pin from the deck, since the pin cannot be pushed and you have already released the back of the deck, you can push the deck forward. So as you push the deck forward by hand, this gets released. I think it is in this position most probably. So as you push it forward, this becomes loose and it comes out. So as this one comes out, the deck is completely on the floor. And once it is on the floor, it is attached through this wire. This is the wire that is connected to this deck engagement arm lever. So I will show how to disengage it, but usually you will not have to remove this. I removed it because I wanted to disengage the deck completely, but this does not need to be removed. So I will put it in and then I will explain the mechanism. So the way it is connected is very easy. The spring goes here first. So first you put the spring here in and then pull it a little bit, just to ensure that this stopper kind of thing is inside the wire, and this whole mechanism then is slide inside from the back. So once this mechanism is in, then bring this piece on top of it and then put the stopper pin here in between these two. This is the stopper pin, so this will go inside this. So this is how it looks from the back. And from the front. That pin is inside and the spring is connected. So when you're disconnecting, first take this pin out. First take the pin out and slide that ring thing from the back on the wire, and then you can pull it out. Once you pull it out, then you can release the spring. And now since the spring is loaded, I can show you the mechanism. When I pull this, come on. Now pay attention to this and this. So this lever is engaged. So this opens up this brake kind of thing and this brake kind of thing. The most important thing is when you're putting the belt in, the belt goes over this, but it does not come under this. It goes straight from here. So it bypasses this brake. But when it comes here and it is going through this, it has to go inside this brake. And then it comes to the pulley. So that is the most important thing. It bypasses this brake, it goes straight from here, but it comes inside this one on the driver's side, on the left hand side. This is the back pulley, this is the front pulley, and there is one in front, a bit more, which is under this. That is the last one to be connected to. To connect to this pulley, we need to release this arm, which is like a guide holding the belt. So you'll have to hold the, so like this is the one that fits in 9 by 16. So it fits in on the top, so it will be able to hold the bottom nut also. So use it to hold the bottom nut and then open from the top and release this. Take this full screw out, release it. That will release this pulley and you can put the belt around it. For this one, do not take it out completely, just make it loose so that it starts wobbling and it is little bit able to bend, and you can put the belt around it. Okay, so I have completed this step to put the belt, pass the belt through this pulley, and I put this mechanism back, goes in this hole, and tighten up the nut using the back. But even after tightening it, it should move freely. It just should not wobble, but it should continue to move freely. And the brakes are back in. This belt is going through this brakes, and it has been inserted in this pulley also, and it's covered by these guides, and tighten it up so that it is not wobbling again now. So it is very stable, but it should continue to move freely. All the pulleys should continue to move freely unless these brakes are in. When these brakes are in, the belt will get the tension and it will not move. Okay. Now the last step is to put this belt on the front pulley. So to start that last step, I want to explain that something specific about this one, which is a little bit complex. I'm starting the camera shot from another angle so that I can explain it better. So, this pulley is the front pulley, and it has this guide kind of thing around it. On one side of it, it is connected through a nut, which I strongly suggest you do not do anything about it. On the other side, it bends into the frame, into this hole. So just push it out of this hole like I did. So this is out of the hole right now. Once I put the belt in, I will push it in and bring it inside this hole. So just use the push and pull to move this thing in. So first release it from this hole, then put the belt in, and then put it back in. Take this approach. Do not open up the nut on the other side. It is very difficult to put it back in if you open it. So my very strong suggestion on that one. So now both covers are installed through these nuts on the both sides. The belt is there, only the front one needs to go in the pulley now. Before I start doing that, I would check that this mechanism is engaged, so the brakes are released, and just by moving it with the hand, all the pulleys should be able to move freely. So this is one last test one should do before putting the front pulley in. Now I just need to slide the deck in and start putting in the front pulley. So I am done putting the belt in. So after moving this deck below the mower, move it to the front as much as you can. So that will give a lot of flexibility to put the belt on. So it's kind of difficult shot to take to show how the belt is on the pulley. So this is the pulley and the belt is on it now, and this guide around it was a little bit difficult to put it back into this spot. So basically I used a flathead screwdriver to push it in, and then it came back in the spot. A little bit tough, but it was manageable. So now the next step is to start attaching the front to the deck, to insert this thing. So right now, let's start with the first attach the front end pin and put it in the slot, and then push the deck backwards as much as you can. And now start attaching it from the back. So again, lower the arm, lower this one down to the bottom, and then attach those arms. It will be easy. So it is all done, finished and tested very well. Just one thing I want to share before closing this video is that while I was aligning this locking pin to the back end arms, the holes, there was, even after pushing the deck all the way back, and there was a little bit misalignment on the holes, and initially I tried to push more from the front, but then I realized that you need one more set of hands. Just lift the deck from the base, from the front, wiggle it a little bit, try different angles, and you will get a sweet spot so that this locking pin can slide in where the holes will match. So that was a little bit tricky situation, but it works. There is no need to really push very hard from the front. You just need to lift it up, wiggle it a little bit so that the holes align and the pin can slide in. So it's all done and it's working very well. I hope someone will find it useful. Thank you.